Right, so we're back on the river again today. I'm going to try a bit of dry fly fishing for brown trout and grayling. As you can see, the water's in good order. Should be quite pleasant to have a go. I mean, there's not a huge amount rising. I mean, it's only still the end of April. It's still a bit early really. But I went fishing yesterday for salmon. I forgot to take my harness for the camera, so I didn't make a video. Didn't catch anything, but I saw one fish, and I saw one or two brown trout starting to rise for flies. So I thought, just to get out for a couple of hours, have a bit of fresh air and see how we go. As I said, it might not be very productive because we are very early in the season still yet, but there was one or two stuff rising yesterday. I mean, the weather was a lot better yesterday. I mean, it's not bad weather today, but it was a nice sunny day and it was really warm. So there was one or two flies starting to hatch. I don't see anything on the water at the moment, but there's these wee birds flying about which look like they might be eating flies. So anyway, gonna get set up and have a go. I actually remembered to bring the right fishing rod this time. So I've got my 5-weight rod. And we're going to be using 3 or 4 pound tippet and small dries. I think we'll probably start with a little grey fly, something like a grey dun or a blue dun. But anyway, we'll get set up and then we'll have a cast. Right, so I don't know how effective this is going to be, but it's worth a try. And then it would be nice to get a first fish of the year. So anyway, we're on 3 pound ultra thin line. I think it's called Stroft something or other. It's like extra thin nylon compared to other nylons of the same strength. 3 pound. We've got this little grey fly. Got a really long leader. Maybe a bit too long actually for casting, but we'll see. Anyway, give it a go. Fingers crossed. And even if we only get one fish, I'll be really happy. Just be nice to get off the mark for the year. And I'm not really sure where the fish are, so I'll just be more or less prospecting. I'll just start quite close in and slowly move out as I try fishing the fly down. The water's got a bit of colour in it, so it shouldn't be too bad for the fish seeing the line, I hope. If we get fish rising and then rejecting the fly, I will be putting some of that mud on the line, but at the moment I'm just trying the line as it is. With a bit of luck we won't need that because the water's quite dark and it's only 3 pound line. And there's a wee fly there, it's a wee brown one, not a grey one. Not much of a back cast here, so I need to wade out a bit to be able to cast properly. Which might scare the fish away, but it is what it is. At least with dry fly fishing, if you get a fish rise, it's exciting stuff. You can see them take the fly. Keeps your interest there. And if we don't have any luck with this, we can always try spiders and nymphs. I don't really want to try that today. I really want to get one on the dry. There's a bit further over there that's quite good often. It can be difficult to cast there because of the no back cast really. water. So we're just really prospecting. We've seen any fish rise, hopefully we can cast to them, but with a bit of luck we might have the odd fish. I mean, there's not going to be much fly life around at the moment, so if they see a fly, hopefully they might go for it. The water's nice and dark, so I shouldn't be too fussy about taking flies. If we don't have much luck with this grey one, I'm going to shift to probably a foam dun or a wee brown one. We'll try that. I'd like to think, oh, we might get something with a wee grey one. They're normally quite good, a wee grey fly. But you've got is flies that they take anyway. Olives, wee grey ones, wee brown ones and wee black ones are the best really. That's the sun just coming out, maybe that will get a bit of fly life moving, I don't know. Certainly a nice day for it now. I just need some fish. Or even a fish would do. Anything. Right, so I've changed to 2 wet flies, a black spider and a wee black and brown nymph. We've got 4-pound leader, because it's a Sunday, that's all you're allowed to fish with. You can't fish for game fish on a Sunday, so the rules of this stretch is you can fish the fly for brown trout and grayling, that's all, and you can't have more than 4-pound line. So, lovely walk, beautiful day. I'm going to try this run at the top here and then fish our way back down. So this run here will always be close to my heart. So I caught my first salmon on the fly on a trout rod. It wasn't big, it was only about 4 pound, but it was fresh run. What a fight it gave, because the rod is just a rod I've had since I was a child, so it's really flexible. The rod was maxed out and I couldn't get the fish in, even though it was only 4 pound. Took about 40 minutes and then eventually I got it in. And the water does look perfect. there's any fish that are going to take the fly. I don't know, I don't see why they shouldn't. Been a bit slow so far though this season. About 3-4 times we haven't had a fish. Don't think I've even had a bite yet actually. It doesn't matter, it's just to be out. Good day like today. With having the bead on the middle fly, the other fly's got a little bit of weight to it as well, so they should get down slightly. I mean, it's a floating line, so not really fishing too deep. But with a bit of luck, it shouldn't be bad. I mean, we're only fishing in 2 or 3 feet of water anyway. Still under that tree, then it drops away deep. Very quiet. Oh, there we go. Oh, had a fish and it's lost. Come on. So we didn't lose the fly. Oh well, that's good. A bite at least. No, flies are still there. Good. Yeah. Off the mark. Had a bite. Wonder if we'll get it again. Probably not, because it felt the hook. Oh well, bit of excitement. Finally I had a bite. Good. I have a feeling it was a grayling rather than a trout. Right, so I moved down the river a bit still. Sorry, I moved down the river a bit. Still got the same flies on. Had a couple of pulls so far, so that's reasonably positive. It's more than we've had the last 3 or 4 fishing trips. I have a funny feeling that both times it was grayling, because sometimes they're quite hard to hook. Or, well, I just didn't strike in time and I missed it, I don't know. But fingers crossed, you might still get a trout. This run here can be quite good sometimes. Again, lovely day for it. Water's a good height, maybe a wee bit high for what I'm doing, but oh, good enough. Good colour though. Kind of nice just to be out in the spring. Decent weather finally. To be honest, we're kind of at the time of year when there's often a good smolt run. Not them after smolts, but oh, we got a fish. Good. Brown trout. But the fact we've had such high water, hopefully the smolts will have just washed way down to the sea. Sometimes it can be problematic with all the birds eating them. But anyway, we got a trout finally. I hope it doesn't come off. Nice wee trout. Is it a trout or is it a grayling? It's a grayling. Okay, it's not a nice wee trout then. Not a bad grayling. That's quite a good one actually. That is quite a good one. Yeah. Got a fish anyway. Good old grayling. Must be half a pound that one. I have heard you can eat grayling, but I'm going to put it back. I've never actually kept one to eat yet. And the hook's come out in the net, has it? It has. I think. Yeah. Just going to show you this lovely fish. Hopefully I won't just drop it. There we are. A beautiful grayling. Ooh. There we go. Good. We got a fish. Not a bad size either for the river. To be honest, I think we're nearing the end of today's video. Lovely to be on the river. Things starting to warm up a wee bit. I mean, we lost a couple of fish. and then I caught that grayling, so that was good. Probably fish on a bit more, and if I actually catch any fish I'll put the camera back on. Anyway, at least we got a fish. Finally, first fish of the year. So anyway, if you've enjoyed today's fishing program, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already, and like the video. It all helps. And I hope you've enjoyed the video today. At least we caught a fish for once. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you again soon.